Well. It looks like we've actually signed somebody. Let's talk about him. Arsenal have signed Martin Odegaard on loan until the summer. Is he any good? What are my thoughts? Let's do it. All right, what up, people? It's your boy Chig from Goonie Eagle Eye, coming to you again with a brand new video. This time we have signed a player, so I figured I'd talk about him and obviously address the elephant in the room. I hope you guys are all well. Please do stick a like on this video. Heck, stick a dislike on the video if you like. Hit the subscribe button if you want. And As we carry you through this particular video. Now, a lot of people have asked me about Martin Odegaard, and I deliberately haven't said anything because I wanted to. It seemed like it was a signing that was picking up pace very, very quickly. I mean, I first heard about the signing personally, and I like to think I got my ear to the ground about a week ago. And within a week, we've already closed the deal out and signed him. It's a pleasant surprise because Arsenal take their time with signings, but with both the goalkeeper that we've recently signed and now this guy, it seems like we're making almost a quote unquote nasty habit of signing players quickly. For me, he's an excellent player. This is if you remember a few years ago, this was the 16-year-old sensation that Real Madrid signed a few years ago. And he was supposed to be something special then. Never really, he never really blew up the way I think everyone was expecting him to, because the way he came, the billing that he came with, I think everyone expected him to be a superstar. I've always said with Real Madrid, if you notice with the Real Madrid and Barcelona teams, especially the Real Madrid teams, if they're not fullbacks, they don't tend to play very young players. That's why they have very young players in their B teams and their setups like that. And sometimes what they do is that they're very clever, Real Madrid and Barcelona, because they'll develop them to a certain age, like 17. Then they'll loan them, knowing damn well that these players are not, because they're not going anywhere, because 9 times out of 10, particularly since the Cesc Fabregas stuff, they've been burnt like that before. So they try and make sure that their players are secure before they're loaned out. They're loaned out, they develop their game, they become decent, and then they hopefully break back into the team. With Odegaard, he's kind of gone down a similar route, just more of a publicized route, where he was brought in with a high billing, sent on loan a couple of times to the Dutch league and to other leagues like that, came back and produced some numbers. Not so much this season, but last season for sure. And he's a player that has got a lot of talent. He's got a really good left foot, very, very well controlled. He can long pass, short pass. He's got a good shot on him. He's got a nice free kick on him as well. I think the thing that worries people often about him is that his injury record is not great. And that's probably the thing that has stopped him from progressing like I'm sure he would like, as well as Zidane would like. But I do think that he is a player who I can see why we've opted to bring him in. It is something, it's a subject that me and Lee completely disagree on, because I can kind of understand the logic. If Emil Smith Rowe gets injured and the window closes, the people are going to be looking at Arteta like, well, why did you bring somebody? Odegaard at least provides competition for places. He is the type of player who is a number 10. Interestingly enough, has not been given the number 10, as you guys saw from the last picture. He does have the number 11 shirt, which I think is a good thing. He's not an Arsenal permanent player, so I don't see why he should be given a number 10. Plus, I think he should earn that shirt. But yeah, I think for me, I actually quite like the signing, so I have no issues with it at all. I think he'll go on, and provided he's fit. Now that I have to prerequisite with that comment. Provided he's fit, I think he'll go on and do a few things for us. He did mention in his interview that he did speak to Tobias before coming over, because obviously Tobias is the other Real Madrid midfielder that we've got on loan, and that's what helped him, as well as a call with Mikel Arteta. So I've got high hopes for him. Let's see what happens. You guys let me know what you think. Are you pleased about Martin Odegaard coming into the side? And let me know. Leave it in the comments below. Now, I really wanted to ignore this. And probably there are some people who would suggest that I just ignore it. But I'm an addresser. And I think it is important that I address it, because if such a thing becomes even more serious than it is now, I need to go on record and show that I made a statement on this. And that is this. I want to say flat out now, right? Obviously, if you're living under a rock or you don't know, for some, I was doing a watch along yesterday. I don't know. Internet is just completely undefeated in these situations. Basically, I maintain I was scratching my leg, and subsequently, a GIF. It was turned into a GIF that I was masturbating. Why I would masturbate online for everyone to see makes absolutely no form of sense. And one of my top haters, DT, went straight for me for that. He didn't go for Lee, went for me, and turned it into a tweet. And all of his little minions messaged me all night long. I'll address DT in a minute. I'll address Mr. Not So Good Enough in a minute. But in terms of the actual incident itself, I want to reassure everybody. Of course, I mean, I don't think I actually needed to. It was pretty obvious, but apparently I do. Rest assured, of course, I didn't masturbate in. First of all, I'm insulted that you think I would masturbate like that, but I didn't masturbate on the live watch along. Let's take away every bit of common sense here, right? And let me ask you one question. Why would I do that? Of all people, to Lee? Why would I put into jeopardy his channel? Let's say I lost my mind, right? And I wanted to do that to myself. Okay, fine. Why would I do that to Lee? It does not make sense. There are some people who don't know me who actually thought I would be capable of that. All right, fine. Those people are ignorant. They don't know me, and that can be forgiven. There are people who I at least used to speak to. Yes, Marco, I'm talking to you. Yes, Majib, who you followed me for some time, and I thought you were down to you were down. Like you follow, man. You're supposed to know who the fuck I am, right? That actually thought that I was that, that actually thought I did that. And I thought to myself, first of all, who the heck masturbates like that? And so second of all, why? Like, I don't understand why. Just the common sense of certain people. Uh, for me, Twitter was the funniest and saddest place yesterday. Saddest place, not because I felt particularly bullied as such. It was more, people are that dumb that they actually thought that I was masturbating. Yeah, there are some people who are trying to get a rise out of me, and they'll, attempt to tweet me and this, that, and the other. Oh, fucking hell. Honestly, I can't believe I even have to come out with a statement. So let me reassure you right now, right? I'm not going to put this on anyone's life because it's not my style to do so. But I categorically deny that I masturbated or even thought about masturbating yesterday on Lee's watch. Um, I was literally scratching my leg, and the sound that accompanied it was just me having some satisfaction at grabbing the itch. There's also a separate clip, and I have to say it's a separate clip of me grabbing a tissue paper. Like I'm not allowed to grab a tissue paper. It just fit in with the narrative. That's all. I know what why I grabbed the tissue paper. I can't even be asked to explain because it sounds like I'm lying. So I don't even want to feed into that, right? But it's a separate clip, a 2 second clip of me grabbing a tissue paper right after this, right? It is incredible that I have to, in 2021, make such a statement to clarify that no, I was not wanking on YouTube, for fuck's sake. Absolutely unbelievable. Um, but if it was designed to break me, you don't know who you are, bro. If it was designed to break me, you made the wrong choice. Which brings me on to Liam. Little Luton Liam. Why? So all of a sudden, you decided that you want to respond to me. Okay. Hmm. I saw your tweet this morning. Now, let's have it right. First and foremost, let's not lie to the people. You apparently told the people you blocked me and Lee. No, no. We blocked you, just to be clear. I blocked you after all that whole Urzel debate bullshit because you acted like a 5-year-old child. I thought I have no desire to, to converse with you any longer. You know I've never liked you. I made no bones about it. I've made no bones about it. I have never liked you. Even when you and Lee were cool, I never looked in your direction. I never conversed with you. The main reason for that is I find it very difficult to pretend. If I don't like someone, I don't like someone. It's just the way I am. So straight up, I've never liked you. I've never made any bones about it. And yeah, sure, I make the occasional banter, the occasional dig here and there. But one thing you said, which I was like, huh? You said, oh, I've had enough because these lot are now trying to get people to come up and send people to beat you up. Liam, please understand me, right? And this is not a threat. This is just me just calling it how it is. If I wanted to slap you, I ain't getting someone else to do it. Why would I get someone else to take that pleasure away from me? If I'm coming to slap you, I'm slapping you. Rest assured, that's not a threat. That is me just saying it how it is. You will never find a piece of audio that has my name on it that says I tried to get somebody to beat you up. Stop lying to the people. You will never find that. Don't lie to the people. I know you like to make yourself to be the victim. You like to show that you're not the scumbag that you are. You like to show that you're not the bully that you are. But the only reason you're Arteta in at the moment right now is because it is directly conflicted with what Lee thinks. Let's be fucking real. Let's be real. But don't start lying on it, brother. Believe me, you think I'm scared of you that I would need to send somebody else to come and slap you? Motherfucker, I would do it. I'm not scared of you. But other than that, well played. You've got all your minions to hassle me all night long. Oh, by the way, I did get 400 new followers out of it, but thanks anyway. Thanks anyway. If that was your goal, I guess you succeeded. But hey ho, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Oh, People think I masturbated on YouTube for some stupid reason. If you honestly think that, you're a fucking moron anyway. And if you don't think that, and you know me, and you know who I am, and then you know what it is. I've had a lot of supportive messages over the past hour or two. You know, a couple from troops, one from a couple of other well-known YouTubers, just like saying keep your head up and stuff like that. I'm like, rah, I'm good, man. Thank you, man. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm good. I'm too stubborn. I'm too stubborn. But actually, Liam, I'd like to thank you because in a way, you've inspired me. Because I'd slowed down with the video game. I'd slowed down with the kind of hustle and bustle of this. And this would have been a real easy get out clause to say, all right, cool. You know what? Let me just take a month or two off this. Let this whole fucking thing simmer down. Come back with vengeance. And you will never fucking, please, motherfucker, you'll never drive me from this. Unbelievable. But well played. You tried. You did try. But this rat is still going. What's your next move? All right, I'm out of here. You guys, please do stick a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you like. And I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. But might be back tomorrow. Might be back Friday. Depends. I need to speak to the boys in terms of the Man United preview. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Take care. Peace.